Hello and Assalamualaikum. We are from Section 1, Group number 10, and today we will present to you about future words analysis. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce my group member. Firstly, my name is Abdullah Amir bin A. Rashid, ID number AA19269. Next, Nur Afifah, Najwa Maisara, Nur Aquila Fatiha, Nur Sazliana, and Nur Akma Aiza. In this presentation, we will explain about the definition and objective of future words analysis, the equation and advantages, some example before we conclude our presentation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Afifah binti Zaman Ella Islam Ali, ID number AA18051. I'm going to talk about the definition and the objective of future word analysis. Future word analysis evaluates a project or investment based on the basis of various costs and benefits that will accumulate at some future point in time into one equivalent future value. The future word analysis of an alternative may be determined by directly from the cash flow or by multiplying the present worth value by the future over present factor at the established MERR. But what is MERR? MERR, or minimum acceptable rate of return, or hurdle rate, is the minimum rate of return on a project a manager or company is willing to accept given risk before starting a project and the opportunity cost for following other projects. The analysis of alternative using future worth value is especially applicable to large capital investment decision when a prime goal is to maximize the future wealth of a corporation stockholder. Future worth analysis is often utilized if the assets, such as equipment or building, might be sold or traded at some time before the expected life is reached, and it is the best method to help with the decision to sell or to keep it. The selection of guidelines for future worth analysis are the same as present worth analysis. FW is more than 0, which means the MERR is met or exceeded. For the two or more mutually exclusive alternatives, select only one with the highest numerical future worth value. The objective of future worth analysis is to convert a series of costs and benefits over a period of time to a future value.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Najwa Maisara binti Muhammad Radoan. My ID number is AA18137. I will represent about future word criterion. There are 4 categories that we should know for future word criterion. First category is fixed input. It's for maximize the future word's benefit or other input. Second category is fixed output. Is for minimize the future word of cost or other input. The third category is neither input for maximize future worth of benefit minus future worth. Lastly is no output fixed is for cost or maximize net future worth. Other than that, I will present about equation of future worth analysis. We need to convert all cash flow to a single sum equivalent. So, the end of the planning horizon using IMARR. The future worth analysis is used for financial planning. This is example of the equation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aquila Fatiha binti Muhammad Sofian. I am a third year student from College of Engineering. My metric ID is K01-G10. In order to understand better about future worth analysis problem, here we provide a set of questions. So this question requires us to compare both robot X and Y to be selected on the basis of future worth at interest rate of 15% over year. So firstly, we extract all given information into a table containing important infos like first cost, annual cost of a year, salvage value, and life in years. Next, to manage our calculation, let's draw a cash flow diagram, which at 0 year, the first cost is $4,320,000. Note that the arrow down means it's an expenses, or in other words, we need to pay them or money is deducted. For the annual cost of a year, the amount is $1,620,000 up to 3-year period. And lastly, label the salvage value, which is $2,160,000. So using future worth calculation, we can compare Robot X and Robot Y.
Hi, my name is Nur Shazliana binti Muhammad Isahan and my ID number is AA180X6. Now, I will continue to explain about the example stated before. Once again, construct another cash flow diagram for Robot Y. At 0 year, the first cost is $5,238,000. For the annual cost of a year, the amount is $1,458,000 up to 3-year period. Finally, the salvage value is $2,700,000. Using two of these equations to determine the future worth of the current money. Next, for Robot X, we have the first cost of $4,320,000 minus the annual cost of a year, which is $1,620,000 plus the salvage value of $2,160,000. So, the cost of using Robot X will be $10,035,630. Same goes to Robot Y, and after calculating using the same formula, the cost of using Robot Y will be $10,329,248. Therefore, Robot X will be chosen for purchase.
Hi, my name is Nur Akmal Aiza binti Razman with metric ID K01-G10. Okay, so for conclusion, why future worth analysis is important? It is because this analysis allow company to make decision in the future that what amount expect the future when given annual amount or present amount, and also particularly help in an investment situation where needed to compare the equivalent worth of the project at the end of its investment period. Last but not least, this analysis help utilize of the asset like equipment, building or other might be sold at the traded at same time before the expected life is reached. So, future worth analysis is the best method to help with decision to sell or keep it. That's all for our group 10. Thank you for watching. Bye!